I remember when the internet was young and wild and crazy, and people would go into chat rooms and no one was ever who they said they were, and our parents didn't really know what the internet was, and we as kids were just like launched into this wild west of the internet. And when I was 16, I made a blogging site, an account at a blogging site called LiveJournal. And my first post, the first comment to it was from this girl. And so we started talking, and we had a lot in common. We both liked Josh Groban. We both liked musicals. So we would blog to each other and chat back and forth. We'd talk on MSN Messenger until eventually my mom was like, "You should go and meet your internet pen pal." And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. She said she'll pay for half the ticket. I'll pay the other half. So we made this plan. And then we started to really like each other. We realized, yeah, I think she's kind of cute. She thinks I'm kind of cute. We'd seen pictures of each other. And this was before computers had cameras built in, so you had to buy a webcam, and only really fancy people had that. So we didn't ever video chat. We didn't ever talk on the phone. We started liking each other. We kind of started dating. I maybe told her that I loved her before I met her in person. I lived in Oregon. I was going to get on the plane, go to Missouri, and meet her when I was 17. I remember I got to the airport. I was so stressed out. At that point, I used to get these nosebleeds when I would get really stressed. I had a book with me that I was reading. It was this book. It was the top 500 poems. And I was reading it, and then bloop, I realized my nose started bleeding, and it was just dripping on the book. So I gathered everything up, went to the bathroom, washed my face off, and then my shirt. Obviously, meeting your internet girlfriend, I was wearing my best shirt. It was a shirt that said, "Superman says stay in school." Great advice, kids. So it's just covered in blood. And the plane is boarding, so I just had to get on the plane with this bloody shirt. I'm like, oh no, I cannot go meet my internet girlfriend in this bloody shirt. I did have a layover though, so I was able to buy a shirt. And so I got this Colorado shirt, threw that shirt away, which was a bummer. It was my best shirt. And then I get there, she's not there. I get to the airport in Kansas City, and I'm looking around. I don't see her anywhere. Turns out she was running late. I was terrified. I thought for sure this is going to be like a 50, 60-year-old man that lives in his grandma's basement or whatever. She was real. We hit it off great, and we've been married for 13 and a half years.